the new business and boot us off the stage.
Greetings everybody, you lovely moon stompers. A warm welcome back to the channel. I hope you've been keeping your dopamines up. Anyway, I'm Mrs. Moon Stomper.
And I'm Mr. Moon Stomper. Hope you have been keeping your dopamines up.
You better.
I still don't actually know what dopamines are, Mrs. Moon Stomper.
Happy hormones within yourself, your soul and your body and ting and all that.
I'm just happy anyway.
Yeah, it's because of the dopamine.
I always thought when I was little,
Ah.
and I'm still little now, I'm only like 5'2", no not really. I always thought that hormones were like a female thing. I never realised it was actually male and female as well.
Well, now you know, every day's a school day.
It certainly is. So anyway, enough of that rubbish. I'm Mr. Moon Stomper, guys, and it's great to have you on board. Thank you so much for stopping by, and guys, if you've just subscribed, thank you from the bottom of our heart. That means the absolute world to us. If you haven't got round to it yet, and I think about 80% of our viewers don't actually subscribe, because I'm guessing you're watching on a TV or a device that's not registered with Google, then guys, if you can, that would mean the world to us, wouldn't it? It really would.
Yes, it would.
So the aim of the game, and it's a bit of a stretch, is to get to 5,000 subs by the start of the new year.
Or even before.
Or even before.
We're nearly there, nearly.
Yeah.
Almost.
And I don't even know why we need 5,000 subs, but the more the merrier.
Yes.
So, coming into the community.
5k is an ace number.
5k, 50k would be even better.
Oh, God.
100k would be amazing, would it not?
Definitely.
So let's get to 100k, let's get this viral. Right, so enough of that. I'm not sure what's going to go viral on this, but nothing probably. Unless I strip off, which I'm not going to. Yeah, okay, enough of that. Mrs. Moon Stomper, lovely Mrs. Moon Stomper.
Oh yes, Mr. Moon
What
Stomper.
has been on your rotation this week?
Well, I've been on the cool bus, the 60s and 70s cool bus.
Get in there,
Had a bit of listen to some psychedelia.
Love a bit of
Anybody heard of Strawberry Alarm Clock?
Yes, I have indeed.
Incense, peppermint, that tune, la 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 la. Yeah, a bit of Manfred Mann, Sabbath, Hendrix. Yes.
Wow, okay, fair enough.
Beatles and The Who as well.
Oh wow,
Thrown in there.
Yeah. Wow, okay, get you, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And what is your LP of the week, Mrs. Moon Stomper?
It's the lovely Piano Man, Billy Joel. 50 years of him, Billy. 50 years of Piano Man.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I must admit, I'm quite partial to a bit of Billy Joel.
Yes.
Kind of grows on you. Yeah, never liked him when he first came out.
All right.
But the more he did, the more I liked.
Yes.
Yeah, weird. But,
he's ace.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got like Innocent Man singing his Innocent Man song and New York State of Mind, not the Jay-Z and the Alicia Keys version. It's totally different.
Well, my favourite Billy Joel songs, We Didn't Start the Fire.
Oh yes,
which I think is absolutely amazing.
80s.
Yeah, it is indeed. So anyway,
that's a proper ace song, that is.
Certainly is.
Love it. Mr. Moon Stomper, what have you treated your ears to this week?
Okay, fair enough.
I wonder.
I've had all sorts actually. So I've had a bit of, I've had Iron Maiden for some reason, and I can't explain why. Apart from I think they're an amazing band.
Oh yeah, it's
been
worldwide.
going for ever and ever and ever. So right back from the Killers LP, and that sort of first, I'm going to say the first sort of 10, 12 years, that would be my favourite era. From Paul Di'Anno right through to when Bruce Dickinson joined the band.
Yes.
And I've been listening to the Somewhere in Time LP, which is highly underrated. They actually used synthesised guitars on that for the first time ever. So it's a bit of a concept LP. And then the Seventh Son of the Seventh Son LP, then Rock in Rio live in, I think it was 2005.
Get in.
And then I've been listening to Led Zeppelin, The Small Faces, The Quo, love a bit of Status Quo, and my LP of the week is none other than Led Zeppelin, The Song Remains the Same, which is a live LP, recorded at Madison Square Gardens
in the USA,
in New York, yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
And there's an accompanying video to that, obviously, but it just captures Led Zeppelin at their absolute peak.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing.
Rock and roll.
Truly amazing, so go and check them out. But I dare say you all know Led Zeppelin already. So there you go.
Yes.
So hasn't the UK been a bit weird over the last couple of weeks?
Again?
Protest.
Oh,
Well,
right.
okay, fair enough. Fly your flag if you want to, guys. We don't mind. I actually put a George Cross in the corner of one of our vids, can't remember which one it was, and somebody said, why have you flown that? And it's like, well, you know.
Why not?
Is that to forget you're British? Are you forgetting you're British? Like, no, couldn't possibly forget I'm British. Love the fact I'm British, and guys, you should love the fact you come from where you come from.
Yeah, be proud, don't forget.
Absolutely, be proud, fly your flag, and there's no crime in flying your flag.
No, sure isn't.
So, anyway, we digress completely.
Let's get back in the room.
This one's going to be short and sweet. Because we've got lots of pressing engagements at the moment. Work is absolutely horrendous. But this week, we're talking about punk oi band, Red Alert.
Red Alert.
Yeah, punk oi band Red Alert from
Sunderland
in the northeast of the UK, nowhere near Newcastle. Wow.
I thought it was
Mrs. Moonstomper, you will get lynched for that.
No.
Absolutely lynched. They hate each other with a passion. Anyway, formed, yeah, absolutely. Formed in, I do apologise, Moonstompers.
Sorry.
Formed in England, obviously, Sunderland, in May 1979.
Yes.
This group released 5 EPs and a studio album and appeared on numerous compilations such as
Punk and Disorderly.
Punk and Disorderly 1981, Abstract Records, and then guess what, Carry On Oi on Secret Records 1981, which was another one of Gary Bushell's things.
Gary Bushell.
Yeah, and 3 of the band's releases reached the top 30 in the UK indie charts. And then they broke up in '84.
Parted ways.
Certainly did, and reformed later.
Yeah.
So that is the end of the programme. No, just joking, guys.
Didn't they continue touring?
They did, but that was after.
And
but that was
recording.
But that was afterwards.
Okay.
So the original lineup. I bet you don't know who the original lineup is.
Steve Castaion Smith.
Steve Smith on the vocals.
Yeah, vocals,
okay. And
Tony Van Frater on the guitar.
Yeah, Gaz Stewart on the bass, and it was Donor on the drums.
Yes.
And they, I think their first ever gig was at a carnival in Sunderland.
Okay.
Where they did sort of, did they do Clash covers and UK subs covers or something?
They did, yes.
Yeah. The reason we wanted to feature this band is because it's a rich part of Oi, and it's very in the same vein as Blitz, almost. And there were loads of those bands from like the sort of late 70s, the 80s. Not particularly massive, but if you know, you know. Yeah.
Yes.
And now I think, right, the first debut release, I think that was self-financed.
Yes. They did.
And it was a 4-track EP called Third and Final.
Yes.
But no, they only did 250 copies of that.
They did. And they're selling them at gigs.
Yeah, which fair enough. Obviously, trying to get the promo and trying to get it to record shops, that's a no. Well, especially when you've only got 250 copies of those. Right. And so they've got a new drummer, Gary Mitchell was it,
yes.
and the band produced its second demo
in Britain,
which is in Britain.
Yes.
And that was. And did they record 2 tracks for the Carry On Oi compilation?
They did, yes.
They did indeed. But only one of which, I think it was the SPG. I think it was SPG from Rotley,
yes.
and that was the one that was included. But they ended up going to No Future Records.
Oh yes.
And were signed by them on the recommendation of Gary Bushell.
Gary Bushell.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yes.
Great band. They've got a real raw edge to them, these guys.
I think so, yes.
And like I say, very much in the same vein as Blitz, but then again, they're on the No Future record label.
Yes.
And we're going to bring you some more of the guys that are on the No Future record label.
Yes,
because that's quite a rich heritage for Oi. So
stay tuned.
That'll be coming soon, obviously, as we go along.
Didn't they release 2 7-inch EPs in like a space of a couple of years?
They did. So that was in Britain, and then Take No Prisoners.
Yes.
In Britain being my favourite. In fact, that's the opening track to this video. I think, if I remember rightly. It might not be. I might change it by the time we edit it. Who knows?
Who knows?
But their debut LP, which is called We've Got the Power.
Yes.
I think, that was it. We've Got the Power. There was a single, City Invasion, and a 6-inch track.
6-track.
There was 6-track, 12-inch EP called There's a Guitar Burning, if I remember rightly.
Yes. Where's that burning guitar?
I don't know, but these guys went through drummers, so it's a bit Spinal Tap-ish, like where they keep on going through drummers. And then they got, was it Les Cobb, was it?
Yes.
Also known as Nobby.
Nobby.
Yeah. But what I'll say is the change bore very little fruit, to be honest with you. Sometimes changing a drummer drives the band, because that's the beating heart of the band, obviously. And they became disillusioned, and the band called it quits, basically.
Kaput.
Yeah, which is a shame, really. But I think the band's last gig was a benefit concert for the miners' strike.
Yes.
But now the miners' strike was that was '84, wasn't it? In the United Kingdom. So if you're old enough to remember that,
it was all over the news like nearly every day, wasn't it?
Jesus Christ, it was bad. It was bad, and I mean, it's not for me to comment on that. I wasn't a miner, and I wasn't the old Bill either, so I wasn't involved in it, to be honest with you.
Too young.
Really, really bad.
And pictures.
Well, I mean, the guys who were striking, they had no money. Whether they were led down a rabbit hole by Scargill or what, and then because it was Scargill versus Thatcher, was it not?
Yeah.
Not that we get into politics on this channel, but just sort of setting the scene.
Yes,
and the miners needed money, and there were loads of bands, especially from that neck of the woods, because it was a mining
mining town, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they went and did those benefit
in tribute,
concerts.
yes.
Well, just to raise money for families who weren't eating, were they?
No.
So strange times and tough times. So let's take a
little interval.
Let's take a little interval. Have a listen at this. When we come back, we'll wrap it up.
Back soon.
So, back soon.
Hey, you're listening to the punk rock demonstration with me, Jack, and we're here at the Showcase Theatre with Steve from Red Alert. How do you feel tonight?
Really good. Right at the moment, fucking tired, but good.
Did you come all the way from the UK down to here just for the show, or were you always here?
We're on a tour. We're on like a month-long tour.
How's the tour going so far?
Really good.
What places have you visited?
We're doing like we fucking got us there. San Marcos. And I can't remember some of them.
That many, eh?
We started up in Texas. And all that, and then it headed into California, and we're gonna be in California like for the next. We're gonna do Hollywood. We're gonna do San Francisco. Then we head up to like Detroit and Chicago and places like that, and then back. The tour ends in Texas, back down to Texas. Last 3 shows, like back in Texas also.
What bands are you playing with?
Resilience is the main support act on the tour. I don't know some of the others. Can you remember some of the names? But Resilience is the main support act on the tour.
How did you find the lineup for this tour?
I don't know. It's a kind of like Nige. Like he's worked with Martin and Oscar before, so the tour was already going to happen. But we spoke about that. I just ended up getting the job doing the vocals, you know.
How long have you played in Red Alert? How many years?
Oh, it's 1979. Wow. Started May 79. That's when it started.
So how is it like playing all these years? Does it ever get boring?
Nah, it never gets boring. It gets tiring. I'll tell you what it's like now. It gets harder. It hurts more. You know, because I mean we're drinking all the time and fucking. So it's still good though. It's still fun. I'd still rather be sitting here than back at home. You know what I mean?
So what's the thing that inspires you? Like what keeps you going all these years?
Just the belief in what I do. The music. I love the music. And I believe in it. You know.
All the years of doing music, is there anything crazy that you've seen that's worth mentioning?
I tell you what I saw. I was in Berlin last year, and there was a guy sitting drinking, and he just took the bottle. He was just sitting. It wasn't even in a bar. It was like in a computer fucking place, like an internet cafe kind of thing. And he just smashed the fucking bottle and just. I ain't seen anything like it in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, fucking the blood. It was like watching a horror film. Honestly, I sat there and the guys who were with us ran outside and started like being sick, physically sick. Well, I was drunk, so I was just sitting laughing. I said, "What a fucking loser," you know. And I actually went over and fucking got a fucking thing and put it on his neck to stop the bleeding while the ambulance was coming and stuff. Saved his fucking life, actually, I did. It turned out, it was just I don't know why he did it, but we did it, you know.
He was at a punk show and he was drunk.
No, we weren't even at a punk show, you know what I mean? It was just sitting in a hotel. But they had like an area of the hotel was where you could use computers and shit, you know. He was just sat there. He's just sitting drinking, quiet, and then all of a sudden it was like just bang, fucking start doing this. I've never seen anything like it, you know. I've seen a lot of things in my time, but wow, that.
I don't think people in LA are that crazy yet.
I think he's probably dead now. He's probably had another go at doing it and done the fucking job right, you know.
So you were playing at British Invasion last year. What do you think about what happened there?
What do I think about it? I just think things like that can happen, you know. You're gonna get Nazi fucking wankers fucking spoiling people's lives. It can happen. White power fucking dickheads. If they're gonna come along, they're gonna come along. There's nothing you can't really stop them from coming, and if they're gonna come, that's the kind of fucking problems. They spoil a good fucking night, basically, I think. But that's what they do, innit? White power skins, white power people wankers like that, proper fucking arses, they don't know how to have a good time without causing fucking violence, you know. They should all be fucking put up against a wall and shot.
I agree. What are some of your favorite songs?
Wait, you're not gonna like this. My favourite song ever is Anarchy in the UK.
Is what?
Anarchy in the UK, Sex Pistols.
Oh, Anarchy in the UK.
Yeah, that's my favourite ever song. I think that's just the greatest song ever wrote. But I like now I listen to Bon Jovi and stuff like that. Yeah, I've actually got it on like this. What I listen to. Yeah.
I listen to Bon Jovi too. I love the song Like a Prayer. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, the best is fucking hell, Bed of Roses. The ballad Bed of Roses. that's just the fucking greatest ballad ever wrote. But that's what I listen to. I listen to all kinds of shit, classical music, different, just anything that relaxes, makes me relaxed, you know.
So what got you interested in punk rock music in the first place?
Just the sound of it. My brother, it was my older brother, he came in, listened to those 2 singles, and one was the Stranglers, and one was the Sex Pistols, and I was like, wow, this is fucking, couldn't believe it, you know. Because like at the time I was like listening to like Queen and Rod Stewart, you know. But Freddie Mercury's my hero, my all-time hero. My all-time hero was Freddie Mercury. I just loved the guy, you know. I loved just the way he was like a showman on stage, you know. But that was my brother. My brother just started buying the records, and that's how I got into punk rock through that.
Welcome back, everyone. Did you enjoy that? I hope you did.
Hope you did. I have to say, he's got a hell of an accent.
It's proper thick, isn't it?
It is, but it just goes with the band.
Yeah.
So just as a quick recap, when the band split up,
Yes.
I think it was for a short time afterwards. Tony and Matty toured with a band called Red London.
They did, yes.
Certainly did. In 1989, the 4 original members of Red Alert started meeting again, and
This was at the new Casbah Club.
yes, that's in Sunderland.
Yes.
And in early 1990, the band reformed and did a gig with Red London and Attila,
Attila the Stockbroker.
What a name for a band, Attila the Stockbroker. Yeah. And I think after the reception they got from that reforming, the band decided to carry on.
Yes.
With the exception of Gaz, who was replaced by
Tom Spencer.
Tom Spencer.
Tom Spencer, yes.
Yeah, and they went on tour. So they went to, I think they went across sort of like Western Europe, including, if I remember rightly, Germany, and I think it was Holland, I think, or something.
Oh yes.
But they toured alongside Red London, so they went on tour with Red London.
Yes.
And then with Gaz Stoker of London as the new of Red London as the new bassist. They recorded the second LP, which was Blood, Sweat and Beers, released on, I think they went to Nightmare Records in Germany at that point, I think, and then
they did, yes.
Yeah, and then the next LP, I think it was Beyond the Cuts.
Nightmare Knockout.
It was Nightmare Records, Knockout Records.
Yes.
That followed 2 years later in
93, yes.
Okay, 1993.
93.
And then they got a new drummer again, shock
Another
horror.
one.
Was it John Forster, was it, something?
Matty's brother, yes. John Forster.
And then later, Laney of Leatherface. God almighty, how many drums do you want? And then the band toured the USA with... Did they release they released an LP at that time called Super Yobs as well, and then that was a split with a band called the Templars, and then when they came back to the UK, they did the Street Survivors Drinking with Red Alert, and that was a double 7-inch EP set.
Yes, it was.
So a lot of these oi bands all did EPs. You know, if you noticed.
They did. Oh yes. They certainly did.
But I've got to say, I'm quite partial to an EP.
Yes.
You know, the original sort of vinyl EP. Yeah.
Oh yes, definitely.
And then in August 1994, guess what happened? They had another new drummer. Ian Cyborn joined. Then with him in 95, 96, the band recorded Breaking All the Rules. But that was on CD, so they switched to CD at that time, and that was for Dojo Records. Then Laney came back. Jesus Christ. But he came back as a bassist. Yeah.
Talented, yeah.
And then they record at they recorded Wayside after that, and that was released by
Plastic Head Records.
Yeah, okay. and that was to coincide with the 1999 Red Alert, the Rarities compilation, which were those were 20 previously unreleased tracks, but that was on Captain Oi. Captain Oi Records.
Captain Oi Records, yeah.
So and then they did, I think, was it Excess All Areas that was released in 2005.
Yes, it was.
It's
the latest studio album. This was.
Don't know if it is. I've kind of lost track. I know they're still they were still going up to the early 2020s, but I don't know what's happened to them now. So if you know, in the comments below.
I'm not sure if they're still performing.
They were, but they were at one point. They were. I think they'd done more Punk and Disorderly.
Oh yes.
Etc. Etc. But all the same, a bloody good band. So if you haven't heard of these, go and check them out. Very much in the, I'd say, in the vein of Blitz.
Yes.
But yeah, a jolly good band.
Brilliant. Big up, oi oi.
Yeah, absolutely, oi oi. So, Mrs. Moonstomper.
Yes, Mr. Moonstomper.
What the fudge have we got coming up next time?
We've not discussed it, have we?
No, we've not discussed it, but we quickly realised that on this channel, you guys like all the naughty stuff, such as the RAC stuff, the stuff that nobody dares to talk about. So we have got more of that stuff. Hang on to your hats, and the reason we don't show it all at once is because the channel would just burn out.
Definitely, I think so.
It'd just burn out. It would just go from all that to. So we'll scatter it sporadically. We've got Vengeance coming up, which are I think I've got a feeling they're from Norwich in the UK.
I'm not sure.
I could be wrong.
We'll find out. Anyway.
But we have got. It wasn't my forte at that time, but we have got Vengeance coming up. So that will be real soon, and we've got some other rarities coming up as well. So guys, stick around and stay tuned. We've got some absolute bangers coming up for you, especially as we go into the autumn season and the winter season.
Yes.
Because we know there's nothing to do other than sit and watch YouTube and watch Moonstomper originals. Why would you not? Cool t-shirt, by the way, Mrs. Moonstomper.
Oh, why, thank you.
If I do say so myself. The banana splits.
Wow.
There you go. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. So.
Don't slip on the skin.
Yeah, Mrs. Moonstomper.
Oh yes, Mr. Moon.
Dare I ask?
Dare you?
Have you got anything else?
I was driving along one day, all of a sudden, all 4 tyres were gone. There's only a bloody fork in the road. Busted me tyres.
Mrs. Moonstomper, just get in the bin. Right, okay.
I don't want to get
guys,
in the bin this time.
I do apologise for that.
In the bin.
Yeah, I do apologise. I've got no jokes, you'll be pleased to know. So,
like the last time, that was a bit...
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's why I don't tell jokes on the camera, obviously. Yeah, because the channel will get closed down real quick. Have you got anything else?
I haven't.
Thank God for that. I haven't either, apart from, guys, we love you all.
Yes.
And you've been amazing.
We love you very much.
Your support is just absolutely brilliant. We could not do this without you. So stick with us and stick around and stay tuned.
Yes, I hope you do, yes.
Certainly do.
Yes.
And in the words of Moonstomp Originals, much peace, much love, keep moonstomping. I've been Mr. Moonstomper, I love you all. Peace out.
Yes, I've been Mrs. Moonstomper. Keep moonstomping, keep up your dopamines, stay happy, stay good. Love you all, see you next time. Peace.